Hi, Eric. Eric,
Hi, Hagop.
why you're not answering to my calls? Are you so busy?
It's just that I'm thinking about a different way to introduce the FFG 820 to our customer. You know, the special webinar we want to organize.
Yeah, absolutely. But what are the main topics that you would like to introduce?
First, we need to make a focus on the real asset, productivity.
So maybe you can give me the latest record about this machine.
That's a great idea. So listen to this one. An Irish customer, he produced 191,000 boxes in 8 hours. So, if my calculation is right, it represents more than 23,800 boxes in an hour.
This is a record. But previously, I remember this record was held by an Indian and before by an Egyptian customer who reached the same level of performance in 2020. You should make sure that customers hear also about the very short setup time. I know a very well-known US customer who achieved a huge performance by making settings in less than 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
That's impressive. If we come back in Europe, I know also a customer, Hagop, a sheet plant in Italy. He is able to have the setup time in less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And I have another example also. The second example is this one. You know, another customer in Europe, he is able to reach 70 order changes in a shift. It represents only 850 boxes per order.
You gave me 3 key points.
Yes.
191,000 boxes per shift of 8 hours.
Yeah.
Settings in almost 2 minutes.
Yeah.
70 order change per shift. Based on all those calculations, I can tell you that they produced almost 135,000 square meters per shift. Can you tell me what is the secret behind all those figures and how the customers are capable to reach this level of records?
One of these is the sequential order change, which allows the machine to set up gradually, unit by unit, from pre-feeder until the palletizer. And this while the machine is still on production.
It's really tricky to explain it. This is an innovation and a Bobst patent.
Yeah.
But listen, I have a nice movie explaining this sequential order change.
Let me see. That reminds me also that we should point out that Bobst Lyon is the only supplier able to deliver a stack-to-stack solution. I mean, 100% of the peripherals are fully integrated to the machine. And this is a big advantage for the customer to have a turnkey supplier.
Talking about the advantages for the box manufacturer, it is clear that based on all those figures, the FFG 820 Expertline is capable to replace the productivity of 2 or even 3 existing machines.
Our teamwork at the facility is based mainly on trust and loyalty. We have trust in Bobst. I've taught the employees on the floor to trust the machine. Timbal was looking to get new technology, and they needed a guy that had experience on the technology to help make it a successful transition here, as we took 3 machines out and we put 1 machine in, and it's been a success. What I like most about the machine is the speed, the setup speed, and the speed that you can achieve on the machine center on a full line, you can run 24,000 an hour. The machine is very user-friendly. There's minimum screens. There's only 5 screens on the machine centers that you need to know. So that makes it a lot easier to learn, only having 5 screens. It ensures our future as a plant running for Timbar, and it really has established our name in the marketplace to be able to get orders, process them, and get them out the next day to the customers because of the setup features and the high speed of the machine. We're able to get product out safely, faster, with better quality, and to the customer at the end of the day. Again, you could put a brand new machine in a facility and say it's going to run this fast at this speed and get this much product out. But you have to have something that drives. We set the expectation, we set the bar high, and we believed in our training, and we believed in the expectations, and we believed that we could do it. You have to start with the training and setting the expectation, and you have to build that teamwork. The greatest strength is the setup: people, training, and equipment.
Great video, Hagop.
Listen, recently I saw an article on the social media. It was from the president of Mitchell Lincoln. If I had to pick a phrase to describe this machine, it would be total productivity. Not only did we replace an aging machine with new capabilities, but we more than doubled our productivity on that line.
So it's a true game changer, Hagop. If we come back in Europe, we have a lot of customers that are making high graphic jobs and die-cutted boxes. And in order to release capacity, they are transferring the RSC boxes from an FFG 924 to a FFG 820 Expertline.
It's a real game changer.
You know what? This might be our first topic. So, if I say e-commerce boom, what do you think?
I saw some e-commerce box in the sample room.
Really?
Let's go and have a look. By the way, this is an amazing place that we can bring our customers during their visits to Bobst Lyon to show them very nice boxes produced on our machines.
Yeah, this is a nice innovation.
Absolutely. And this is the e-commerce box I was talking about. Have a look to that.
Yes, nice simple box, Hagop. But why do you think it has been done on a FFG 820?
Very simple, Eric. Square brown box, printing in maximum 3 or 4 colors. Few or no die cut.
Okay.
But what is interesting to see is the many scorings for the e-commerce in order to give you the maximum flexibility with the box height.
I know what you mean. You want me to talk about the bottom scoring unit that has been designed especially on this FFG 820 machine. Look, I have a video on my mobile phone. Another question for you. This kind of box can also be done on another Bobst FFG machines.
Everything is possible with Bobst machines. But believe me, this e-commerce box is produced on the A20 number 2 at Mondi Bupak in Czech Republic. It's huge volumes. And believe me, I saw it running by my own eyes at full speed.
We talk about high volumes. I remember that the FFG A20 has been designed to fill up truckloads, and e-commerce boom is typically in its target. Also, you know, the strange situation we are facing since 2019-20 increased drastically the number of boxes per order.
It is also a smart machine. Based on the dimension of the box, the A20 will tell you the optimized speed to run. And most of the time, it is the full speed of the Expertline.
22,000 kicks per hour.
Much more. The Bobst Expert Loader brings the maximum line speed up to 24,000 kicks per hour.
I have also a quote from a customer that say, listen to this one, with a machine like this that is capable of 24,000 boxes per hour, it is a hungry animal and well suited to long runs. But due to its quick set capabilities, we were able to justify the investment for our work mix also of much shorter run lengths.
Speed is a topic, but remember, quality is a must.
You want me to talk about the direct feed belt?
Yes, but also about the Bobst fluid folding, because both allow a constant gap. Listen to what Mr. Grudman from Peter Moers' company in Germany was saying. Sheet transport is very well designed on the A20 Expertline. The machine produces folding boxes with an exact gap width at a tolerance no greater than plus or minus 2 mm.
That's great. And you know, I think that we have also our second topic ready. First, we talk about productivity, and then e-commerce boom. Now, what else?
Industry 4.0.
Great idea. And for this, let's move to the competence center where we have one FFG A20 available.
Can you tell me how the Industry 4.0 applies to this A20 expert machine?
Sure, Hagop. First, there is a new generation of human-machine interface. And guess what is the name of this new HMI?
I would say MPC 4.0.
Yes.
So let's have a look to the screen with the easy menu. It's very simple, where by clicking on the screen, you have access to all settings. For instance, by clicking here, you can move the registration of the printing. Even by clicking on the slaughter, you can modify the registration of the slaughter.
Okay.
On the top of that, you can even increase or decrease the height of the glue lamp. It is as simple as a video game. Also, we have the expert menu for fine tunings.
What's the difference with the main traditional system?
No more words, no more physical buttons, just simple icons. And on the top of all that, the machine is connected through Wi-Fi.
It's brilliant, and it looks so easy that my daughter could also run the machine.
On the top of that, you know that there is a special device available only on the A20 expert machine.
I got it. You want me to talk about the MMPC, where you have access to all parameters of the machine through a dedicated device and a Wi-Fi connection.
Absolutely. Can you explain more into details about the MMPC?
Yes, and for this, let's go to the meeting room and have a look to the main features. So first, MMPC provides production information, such as setup time, running hours, stop time, history on 7 days, 30 days, and even 1 year. All of this is summed up in this pie chart. In this case, 30 days. So here you can see that the machine is on production for more than 53% of time, and the setup is below 2%. If you look at the right side of the screen, you can see all the key data. So here, 3,900,000 square meters have been produced. It represents more than 5,700,000 boxes and an average production speed of 17,800 boxes per hour. Then, MMPC provides also preventive maintenance schedule. Here you can see, for example, that the belt is perfectly running and stable. All motors are on with a green color, so in case there will be a trouble, it will be easy to identify and then switch the motor. And last example, if I go back in the menu, you have the inking system where you can see that everything is smooth and under control. Now, let's go back to the menu and have a look at the calendar.
You have everything, even the next session for the Formula One?
Not this kind of information, Hagop, but maybe in the future we will update it just for you. Anyway, look at here. So it shows you that you have to replace the printing belt on 29th of July. And imagine that if maintenance is not done, an automatic email is generated by the system and sent directly to the maintenance director.
Interesting, Eric. You mean with the MMPC, you will avoid unpredictable stoppages?
Yes, correct. And you know, we didn't forget troubleshooting assistance. So in case, for example, you need to open the backstop of the machine, you can do it easily.
What about documentation?
eDoc, no more paper. Everything is on board the machine. So if you look at this part, you can see how to grease properly the slotting unit. So to make it short, with MPC4 and MMPC, you have two fantastic tools with the machine. And now let's have a look to the quote from Mr. Garfinkel. You know, he said, "The operators on the machine consider their position as a point of pride," he said. "Everyone in the plate wants to be an operator on the A20 flexo folder gluer because it is so special." On top of that, you know that maintenance premium is also available on A20. So, it allows you to save 60% of downtime by maintenance and repair handled directly by Bobst field technicians.
This is exactly the webinar that we need. It's going to explain how revolutionary the FFG 820 Expertline is. And by the way, now everybody will understand why we sold more than 200 machines over the last 7 years, Eric.
100 machines?
I said 200 machines.
Right. And also why the machine exists in different versions, more adapted to local needs, for example.
You know what? It's really pity that we didn't record this discussion.
Hagop. Look at here, and here, and here. 3 cameras that are recording since the beginning. And I'm very happy to have shared this constructive dialogue with you and the customers.
What do you mean? We are going live?
Yes.
We are on the net? So in this case, if you have any question, please send it to us. We're going to reply shortly. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much for your attention. Bye-bye.